93. 93. 93. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. 93. Yeah. You and me. Love, love, love. 90. Love, love, love. 93. Yeah. You can find me. Slex.me. 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 SOULEX.me. Slex.me. And while you're at it, you wanna like these videos. Yes, please. Ooh, thank you. Oh, I got the warm fuzzy. Fuzzy. You got warm fuzzy. You want warm fuzzy? You want a warm fuzzy? You want a warm fuzzy? Let me tell you how to give yourself a warm fuzzy. And it comes from a you. And you. And you being in charge of you. You being in charge of you. You are in charge of you. You are in charge and you are in charge and you are in charge of you. You are in charge and you are in charge and you are in charge of you. You're in charge of you. And I gotta tell you there, my friends, that, it took me a long time to get to the clear actual point of that. You're in charge of everything. You're in charge of everything about yourself. If you want to get really technical, but if you don't want to get okay, let's not get technical. Just on a broad perspective, on broad. The other night I was out with a couple people, and one of the peoples I was with, and they were kind of getting uptight. We were going out to eat. They were really hungry. They didn't want to wait. And this particular person, when they get hungry, they get grumpy. Hungry, grumpy. And I said to him, ever since I've known you, that's how you are. You get a little empty on the stomach, you get a little grumpy, and then you eat food, and then it's like transformation, and smile comes over. And then this person said, well, it's not just that, it's like all this other stuff that's going on. And I said, well, and I highly suggest you go to Think, Feel, and Believe and go check out those videos too, because there has a lot to do with that too. And these what I'm talking about here, it kind of intertwines. It kind of intertwines. Being the fact that you are in charge of you. Everything in life is how you wish to think, feel, and believe about it. And however you wish to think, feel, and believe about it is how it will be for you. Meaning, however you wish to think, feel, and believe about you is how things are going to be for you. And the complicated thing of it is that with you being in charge, you are whatever you're allowing yourself to absorb about yourself, opinions from other people, judgment from other people, how you wish to take that on and how you wish to believe in it is back to what I was telling you. You are in charge of whether or not you want to take that on and get a certain feeling from it, and then allow it to become a part of you. You make that choice. You're in charge. Really. And one of the things that I've said in the past is that you watch what you speak about yourself, you watch what you think about yourself, you watch what you feel about yourself, and whatever you think, feel, and which eventually turns into kind of belief about yourself is how it's going to be for you. And you my friend, you my friend, you my friend, you my friend, and you my friend, and all these people out there are my friends, but you my friend, you're in charge of whether you choose to take that on and allow that to be a part of your life. Now, just think about it. If people did nothing but give compliments to people, if people did nothing but give praise to one another, if people did nothing but uplift and support one another. Those are the things that you could take on and believe and let infiltrate your body and let come in. You know, let come in, let come in. You know what comes to my mind? One time, and I'm just kind of going along with what's going through my mind. And you know, one time, and you listen to this part of, you'll hear this in a tape, and think, feel, and believe. Well, one time I was in an accident, and I'll never forget the time. And I've talked about, you know, my grandfather, my old grandfather, and how real negative he was and down upon himself that he was. And I remember when I was involved, and he was always kind of that way, you know. And when I was in the hospital one time, and you know, from this serious accident, and Grandma and Grandpa came to visit me in the hospital, and I remember, I remember him coming up and what was coming out of it, and he was like, "Oh, we're just so sorry for you. We're just so sorry for you." And he never really hit me that way before until I was in that situation. Yeah. And when he said that, it was like those words came into me, and he was like, "Oh, yeah." And I can't remember exactly what I said, but it was like, you know, in that particular moment, and definitely, I did not, I mean, I'll be honest, he died a long time ago, so it doesn't matter. But anyways, I did not want him in there. When he said those words, I did not want him in there, because he was speaking the, oh, and that's not what I needed. I needed a, you're gonna, you know, you're, you know what, I mean, just an example, we know you're not doing too good, but you're going to get better. That's the kind of thing that I needed, you know? So, you know, I could have took what he said inside of me, and you know, and then started to feel maybe even started to feel sorry for myself. That was the one thing from that accident that I didn't do. I was like projected myself forward because of how I choose to push myself in that particular direction. I knew I wasn't doing too good then, but I knew that that time was going to pass, and then in the future I would be better, you know. So that's kind of what I took in. So I mean, this can be really difficult to do sometimes. What you choose, you're in charge. You're in charge, and you're in charge of what you allow to absorb and what you allow to things to come in you, and what you choose to reject and push away from you, what you choose to go in one ear and out the other, one ear and out the other. You're the one in charge of doing that. All right? And of course, we know the world is full of negativity. So the majority of what's going on out there is that's what's happening. And it's sad that it's that way, but that's just a reflection of where people are at on the inside. That's why so much of that is being projected out there, the negativity and everything, because that's where people are on the inside of themselves, you know? You know, that's where the people are inside of themselves, you know? So that's where the people are inside of themselves, and that's why it's being projected out so much. But I want to empower you. I want to empower you. To know that you're in charge, to empower you to know that you're in charge, that you choose what you allow to come into you. You choose what you choose to believe about yourself. You choose what to think about yourself. You choose what to believe about yourself. And what we're talking about here, my friends, is love. Love, love, love. And that you must love yourself. You're in charge of doing that too. And, you know, I was just looking at something recently, and it says, you know, it was saying about how, you know, when you begin to love yourself every area and all other different parts of your life begin to improve. Yeah, I mean, when you start, appreciating yourself and loving yourself, that's going to be, what's going to happen is other areas in your life are going to improve. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, uh-huh.